Do you find it difficult to get subtle tones and fur texture when drawing white or light fur? Do you find that you're left with heavy pencil marks or too much paper texture showing through the final drawing? Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll explain a simple trick that I use all of the time to make sure that light fur looks soft, subtle, and without the graininess of the paper showing through. The video is taken from a full-length step-by-step tutorial over in the art membership on my website and on Patreon. So if you want to follow along with the full tutorial, pop on over there where the tutorial will be waiting for you. Okay, let's jump into the video and I hope you find it useful. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in the white pencil. Now, I'm not bringing in the white pencil because I'm trying to draw white fur. What I'm doing is I'm using the white pencil as a blender pencil, and I use this as a blender pencil no matter what colour I'm working on. This isn't just because I'm drawing white fur. And what I'm going to do is I've got a nice sharpish pencil, and I'm just going to very lightly, I'm not trying to press on hard, but very lightly, I'm just going over the area with circular strokes, or I might use directional strokes depending on where I am. And I'm just filling in the last little bits of grain. I don't want the bits of grain showing. So I'm just working anywhere where I can see a bit of grain and I don't want to see it. I'm not using it as a white pencil to put down white fur. Circular strokes work really well because obviously we're trying to blend the pigment out. Now this will only work, this white will only work if you've not put too much pressure on. If you've put a lot of pressure and you've got really, really harsh pencil lines, this won't work. It's not going to work. All it's going to do is trap those really harsh, strong pencil lines into the paper and actually make them worse. It'll make them stand out. So you can only do this if your pencil that has gone down is light in pressure, in terms of pressure. You can see I'm not pressing on hard. I'm holding my pencil quite far back. If you've got to press on really hard to blend, then the pencil probably went down a bit too strong to start with. And if that's the case, that will just be practice. That will come with practice. You want to make sure, I only do this when I know that I'm gonna not want to put many more, if any, layers down. Because once I've done this, and I've sort of filled this grain in, it's going to really change the paper. It's going to make that paper smoother, and it's going to, the layers that go down on top are not going to look anywhere near as subtle now. They're going to look a lot more intense. The pencil's going to look a lot stronger and a lot more intense. So you only want to do this when you come to the top layers. So you know that you're going to put very little down, if anything. It's just taking out a little bit of that grain that I can see coming through that I just didn't want. I'm not trying to burnish, I'm not trying to press on really hard and crush the paper down. I'm just using circular strokes to just blend what's gone down, and that's pretty much it. I don't even need to put it everywhere. Just wanted to bring that together in that space and to just soften it out just a little bit. And the reason that I've gone for the white pencil is because obviously we know with polychromos and colour pencil we blend the pencils by putting pencil down on the paper, by putting the layers down on the paper. And I want to blend it, but I don't want to make this just keep getting darker and darker and darker. So that's the reason that I've used the white pencil to blend what was there, but without me having to put many layers down on the paper. And that's it. Really hope that you found that little tip useful. Don't forget, if you want the full tutorial, you can find that over on Patreon and in the art membership now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.